And it is live.
Because I can do it this way to see if we have sound. And turn that thing.
Okay, so let me check. But it's showing that we're live. And it's showing on YouTube that we are live. So.
I just want to see if we're piercing anybody's ears or not.
So what we need to do, because I don't know if we're going to actually, there we go. We've got Kyle Jaded in the chat. And sound. How does it sound though, Kyle? Does it sound like crap?
I find my own damn thing. Isn't there a... I can't find it.
Go all the way up to, now go over to my videos. And it's, yep, that one right there. Okay. Go all the way up to, over to my videos.
You sound like people.
And it's, yep, that one right there. Okay. Go all the way up to, okay, so basically I need to move my mic away from me because I sound good, but he said you're too quiet.
I'm always quiet.
Kyle says you're quiet.
Hold on, let me... There. Okay. What does this do? Ooh.
Are you gonna go full screen now?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Echo cancellation, stereo. Mic volume. So too quiet, huh?
Turn your sound down too much
that?
echo. Okay, hang on here.
Echo cancellation.
Okay, hang on.
My phone just farted. Well, how can you schedule a live with that?
It's really simple, actually. I can show you. It's basically the same concept as YouTube.
But we're on my YouTube?
Yes, we
How
are.
do you get on my YouTube?
I signed into it.
Is there audio? I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't see the chat or anything.
Everything that you're seeing on the side is people coming in from YouTube. They have the little YouTube thing next to their name in the chat. On StreamYard. On StreamYard?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, every single one of those is showing that they are coming from YouTube.
I don't know if it's working or not. Maybe.
Joe, we were listening to ourselves in the background, but we muted the TV. We just wanted to make sure we had good sound.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of important. All right.
Hey, Von Yinter. Hey.
What's up, Von Yinter? How you doing? Just fucking fly. Bad word. Oh, wait, I don't have to do that anymore. Never mind.
Little echo. They're still saying there's echo.
I turned echo cancellation off, but maybe you can.
Okay, hang on. I'm working on it. Echo cancellation is on.
Mine's on. What's the green screen do?
I think.
Automatically adjust the mic volume.
Is that better now, maybe?
Yeah, you can go cut grass. I just set it on fire.
Automatically adjust mic volume. Let me turn that on.
I did that.
And then. Okay, so is that better now, maybe? I don't know. We can't hear ourselves, so we're just going to guess.
I'm on TV.
We're both on TV. Okay.
So it actually sounds good. There's no clicky, no funny noises, none of that crap. All that good stuff.
Which would be absolutely awesome considering we are sitting across.
That sounds a lot better. Okay, so noise cancellation and blah, blah, blah. Volume's all the way down on these things.
Yep.
Volume's not on that.
Yep.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
Okay.
So from now on.
Earbuds might help. Yeah. I have a mixing board, but apparently you have to let those charge first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes with all these weird sound effects and stuff. One of these things.
And you're hollow sounding again, they said. I think it's when you get too close to the microphone.
How about now?
Did you fix your settings to where it does not automatically adjust the sound of your microphone?
Told it to do it.
No, turn that off, because that's the problem I was having too, and once I did that, they said everything sounded better. So maybe see if that helps.
How's that? That ain't better?
Hopefully.
Hello?
They'll come back.
Oh, I see, like, I think I might have turned it up too high. Believe that's. Yeah, something in my eye. Probably rust.
Joe says, no, it's not better.
It's gonna fucking touch that damn thing.
Yeah, probably.
Unplug it. Yeah. There. How's that? Quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Give that a read. Red read. Pretty close. The other side of the table.
Not super duper close.
You don't need that pointing directly at you.
It's not.
Yeah, it is. Turn it up like this because this thing picks up some from the front. That could be doing. That could be it right there.
Okay.
How about now? The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Just 2 mics. You might be hearing fish tanks. That's nothing to do about that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Got it. Little doubling in. Sounds like you're channeling Will Jack when you did that. Oh, right! Ow! Sorry. Should I turn echo cancellation off then?
Maybe.
I have that on. What about now? Is that any better? Probably not.
Let's see if that does any good.
I'll turn the volume down on the mic to half. No dubbing there.
Hey RB, what's going on, man?
What's up, RB? We're just testing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. No doubling there? Okay. Well, I turned it off.
Maybe that was the problem this whole time. Gosh.
So now the bad thing is if anybody gets on this, I can't hear them.
Well, that's when you would have to get headphones. Earbuds, whatever.
Maybe I can. Yeah, see if I turn the volume up on this, it's gonna stick with that. There's a lot of stuff in the background.
Fish tanks everywhere.
This room has 7. Hey, while you're in there.
Grab 2.
So yeah, I'll have to get headphones so I can hear and figure out where to plug those in.
Didn't these kids come with headphones?
Yeah, but I have to have that thing plugged in.
Oh. Yay.
And I've got the mic.
Didn't you separate the mics? I mean, I've got mine pretty far from yours. Like, I know what he's doing. Yeah, I know exactly what he's doing. Big. You have a set of wireless earbuds upstairs in the room.
Oh,
Bought them
yeah,
at like Lowe's or something.
I do.
Yeah.
Bought them at Suck Menards.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Menards.
Don't really have a thing for this. This is just testing out and seeing if it works. I'm gonna try the StreamYard thing because maybe I can have some of you guys in pop in. You know, you guys seem to like the StreamYard.
It comes in handy.
But I mean, it sounds good overall. It doesn't. Deal with it. Yeah. So I don't really have much to talk about. This is just supposed to be a test. Yes, it's working. Now I gotta figure out. Are you on your YouTube?
Yours, sir.
You're on mine.
I am on.
Well, how can you schedule this?
I will show you. Once we're not live on this anymore, I'll show you how you get onto StreamYard and schedule it because it's already connected to your YouTube channel. So you just schedule it the same way you would on YouTube, but you have to do it for StreamYard.
Okay. Well,
It's the exact same concept. You can do the thumbnail and everything. Alright, RV, we'll have to come check your stream out tonight. Thanks for hopping into ours.
I'll be watching.
For
Just
sure.
anybody. No.
Yep.
I think we're good then. I think it's working. Ish.
I mean, technically, I'm the techie person here too, Vine User, but half the time he doesn't want to allow me to help him. I finally took over tonight.
You know how I like to fix technology? Right there. Or here. Just give it a good elbow drop. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it goes horribly wrong.
That's why I took over tonight and just did the StreamYard thing, and
I was going to put my laptop in the pond.
yeah, you were.
And then have to explain. Yeah, probably a good idea. I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Mild
Yep.
That's how I like to fix it.
Yep.
For consistent maintenance. Exactly. Or you just put them under your 3/4 ton truck, and if they survive, they survive.
Yeah, there's that. The wife just said that the true solution is to hit it with a hammer. A very Scottish fix.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I fully agree with that.
And this is why my electronics last a lot longer than yours.
Joe.
Uh-huh. See, I was ignoring that comment.
I love Joe, he's fun.
Shut up, Joe.
No, he might be serious, so I don't know.
I don't think he is.
It's hard to gauge with that one.
Uh-huh. 10 laptops a year? Shoot.
I'm already on number 2. She's using my other one. That one is not powerful enough for video making. This one is like a Rolls Royce of video making. It's just I suck at it. So now I can't use the computer as my scapegoat.
Nope.
For that, anyways. But I will.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think of the video I put up last night? Just wondering if
Yeah.
anybody saw that or not. Looks like a few people saw it. I figured out what the clicking was
that I got at the beginning of the video. It's the same clicking I've been getting for the last few lives. It turns out the microphone that you use on the camera, if you don't charge that, it'll click. That's how much of an idiot with these things I am. Same thing I just found out with the soundboard I got. If you don't charge it, it won't work. I read that in the instructions just now.
That's what instructions are for.
Phone just jumped it.
Yeah, RB, the initial laptop that I got for him was right around that same price at Best Buy, but it's a little tiny, just a little tiny, almost like a notebook, and it just didn't have enough power.
It was an open item from Best Buy. It was, yeah, I mean, it's fine, unless you try to make videos with it.
I like it though, so
you can make one video and then you have to delete everything.
Yeah.
Because it
doesn't have a lot of memory.
It has about as much memory as this. Or me. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we can make this work.
I think so too.
Matt would be so proud.
If only he were here.
Nope, I thank everybody for their help though. I obviously suck at technology. Mechanically though, I don't care. I can tear your whole engine apart, just have a pile of shit laying on the floor or table or whatever, and put it all back together. I don't know how I can do that, but I can't figure this stuff out. Oh, eating this?
Oh, we have those.
Eating that? I wondered what that was for. I thought it was a tennis racket. It's for wind. Windish. La, la, la. Wow, I look like I have a big mouth. Smells like ass. Not white ass. Like foamy ass. Where the hell are you supposed to put this? In your ass? Is that why it smells like ass?
No, I think it just wraps around the microphone cord somehow. Or, no, it would clip, essentially it would clip onto the table.
Well, this doesn't do shit.
And then it just goes in front of the mic. Yeah, RB, actually, Adele was the one that introduced us to StreamYard and had us kind of do like a little test session with her.
He's not fucking around. It really is coming from here. Just use this one. It's not in the bag. I'm not full of hot air. So. I'm not joshing you. There's ways I can go with that.
Uh-huh.
I think you can clamp it to the table.
That's what I'm doing. Jeez.
Oh wait, wow, I'm starting to sound like somebody else now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He who must not be named.
Sorry.
Okay, there.
There you go. Keep talking.
What do you mean keep talking? Read the instructions. I don't need instructions.
You're hurting. Yeah, seriously, here's the instructions we got with that. Mostly in Braille.
And probably Spanish or French or...
Nope, not seeing any of that.
Not even Chinese or anything?
No, it's actually English. Probably made in China.
Oh, I guarantee you these were made in China.
I'll read that sometime. Probably not. I'm drinking champagne of the campground. I still call it that. That's I haven't been to a campground in over a year, but that's what we call it. Exactly my point.
Which is why it has taken you 3 weeks to figure out how to get all of this to work, because you don't read instructions.
Okay.
Joe?
So here's how technology is supposed to work, because here's how it is on TV. They say, hey, you just plug it in and bam, it does this, and ooh, buy me because it's $5,000. Ah. Anyways, it doesn't.
Uh-huh. Oh good, I have no echo. Yay.
And that's pretty much where I was going. It doesn't. You can plug it in. The instructions for that said to charge it first. I didn't read that. And it said plug it in your computer, it'll pick it up and blah, 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 blah. And no. No, it did sort of, and no. And then the last couple lives completely went to shit, and we had to revert to Facebook last Sunday, which was fun.
That was actually fun though.
I liked that. That was fun.
Yeah.
We are guys. We read the instructions.
No, that is actually not Aaron Rodgers. That is Clay Matthews.
That is, I'm going to pull a hamstring just by moving Clay Matthews.
There, I don't know how well you can see it, but that's actually Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews would pull a hamstring before he even got near her.
He'd probably pull a ham.
If he might get luck, he'd come to save me and then injure himself in the process.
Uh-huh.
Either way, I'm screwed.
That's how Clay rolls. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, I hear you.
Oh, that's your.
Sorry, guys.
Who's that?
It's our groceries. It's our groceries. I'll be right back.
Schedules a delivery.
I didn't know we were going live, mister. You hush.
It's not the computer's getting me. Well, I can move mine forward.
You know what would be great? If people could read the instructions on deliveries that say, don't put everything in front of the door! Can't open the fucking door if everything's in front of it.
Hey! Family show.
No, it's not.
Alright, RB, it's good seeing you, buddy.
It is
I'll
not
catch you
family
later
show.
tonight. Somebody sounded like they almost got run into out there. Alright guys, I think you guys are going to love the live picture that I'm going to do for tomorrow. She is angry. She's always, she's like the Hulk. She's always angry. See you, RB. I'm safe because I have a chair between me and her.
Shut up! I'm back now, Matt. Watch yourself.
So, I think you guys are, I've got this really funny idea. Joe said you'd have no echo from across the room.
Joe needs to shut up.
Anyways, I got this nice idea. I think it's going to be hilarious. I'm probably going to look like an idiot doing it, but I don't care. It's going to be fun for the thumbnail tomorrow night. I think we might actually go on a little earlier tomorrow night.
Fireworks and all that jazz.
Yeah, I'm probably going to be trashed by 6 p.m. So, might go on a little earlier. Maybe not.
Wait, what?
I only see one idiot, and it's not you.
I'm so confused by that comment.
I mean, Big Rich.
Oh.
Huh.
Gotcha.
Well, you know, that whole thing is what it is, and it's whatever.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I'm just gonna keep on harping to harp.
I'm not sure who anybody's talking to right now.
Joe was talking to me because I told him to shut up after he said that I sound better from across the room. And he said, Joe is only trying to help, you damned harpy.
Oh, man.
And then Matt F. and Joe were having a side conversation about him and Zach and Joe going to a new fish store.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have an open one now, don't you there, Matt? I saw that.
Shut up, Matt. I'm gonna tell you too.
I've got to find my flagpole and I know where my flag is. Got to find my flagpole and my flag. Yeah, it's going to be a funny ass thumbnail.
Oh, that one that you were talking about the other night?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm just going to do it. I just hope that the wind blows. That's all I hope for. But we're gonna try it. I'm sure the neighbors are gonna go, what the hell is wrong with you?
No, I think they have us figured out by now.
Oh, for the record, if anybody thought Split jumped out of the net, he did not. He almost did, but his snout got caught in the net, and that's the only thing that kept his big ass in the net. So next time I use the net, I'm gonna use the bigger one. But no, he didn't fall out. He did make it safely down. But he's super happy. I'm super happy. And now this is working, so I'm happier.
Yeah. His color lightened up. He's just, you can tell he's in a much better place. And again, shut up, Matt.
Might just have her drive the truck. No, I can't do that. Her truck?
I can drive my truck.
You can drive your truck. Then we'll get the cops called on us for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's out.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it?
I will be back.
Oh no! You guys are all stuck with me for like 30 seconds. Uh-oh.
Alright. So seriously, everything sounds good-ish. Probably as good as it's gonna get. I can't wait till that thing that I unplugged charges. Because that's gonna be funny. It's got sound effects, it's got voice changing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You know what? I actually have a bunch of footage of me playing with this. So I'm gonna put that out. It's just for fun. But yeah, it'll be that'd be a funny. I thought it was funny, but I laugh at really dumb shit. So
You do.
if I think it's funny, some of you might. Finally found a mop sink at Restore for $25.
Oh yeah, that is a game that we had.
Doesn't have as long as legs as I wanted, but 25 versus 90, I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I got new hides for the fish.
We did.
These little plastic shelf things. They wanted $5 for them. There was like 8 of them, so I just bought them all.
And that's not $5 a piece. It's like $5 for all of them, which was really cool.
I got 2 in with the red tails, and I got the rest in the cichlid tank because my spotted Raphaels keep white. They kept squeezing into the rocks and stuff that they can't get out of. So, all right, Divine Indra, have a good one, buddy. Good seeing you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. If we don't, we don't. Well, Matt F. also suggested we do this too.
He did, but Adele was the one that kind of...
Adele had us try it. Matt F's the
Yeah.
one that got me to actually go over the hill on this one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we're going to start doing this, Matt, and like you said, get people in, because I'm telling you, I run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, adding more people to that mix will kind of make it... You are not the almighty. You might be Cornholio.
Pat yourself on the back.
Go find you a cookie.
Oh, and then if you jump on my live stream, make sure you tell everybody over and over again continuously how you told me to do it. Or drink out of a toilet paper roll. Your choice. Come on, that was funny.
That was a pretty funny stream, I will say that.
Yeah.
I can't say that I blame you, Matt. What's what?
What is that, S? I can't make out what that is.
It's a cookie.
Oh. Wow.
Now, Matt, I mean, I understand it. I appreciate that you did what you did, but we're not going to be able to change that situation. That's why we walked away from it like we did. You're blaming us with the top of your head. You are kind of going bald in the back, sir.
What?
You're going bald in the back.
Well, how the hell can you see the back of my head?
Because you were leaning up trying to find a cookie.
Oh shit, I am going down.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
It only took you almost 40 years.
Huh. Yep. That'll change quick.
He'll be bicking his head tonight now.
No, now I'm going to be doing this. Ah, damn it, now I can't grow mohawks anymore.
Nope.
Holy shit, it is short back there.
It's quite sparse.
Wow. You could have told me that a long time ago. Jesus Christ.
The sad thing is you've been like that for a while. I just haven't had the heart to tell you that you're going bald.
What? Okay. Yeah, you're going to think it's funny now.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Shave the rest of my head? I'm already halfway there. Like,
I honestly would prefer it fall off because I'm done with it. I'll pick it. I don't care. I had hair down to my ass when I was a kid, and that's done and over with. That's never happened again. So it will go gone.
I'll have to find some throwback pictures to share on the Metalhead group, Facebook group. Show everybody.
You don't really
Show everybody what you look like when you were a young buck with all that hair.
Well, and see, here's the thing. I shaved my head all. I bick it all the time. I actually just got tired of doing it, so
Yeah.
stopped. But I probably need. I probably need to, because right now if I pick it, all this is red and that's all going to be white. So I have thought about growing a mullet lately.
No, but then you'll be like he who must not be named, and he'll think that you're trying to be just like him.
Oh. probably say he gave you the credit for that.
Yeah, he gave you the idea
Gave you the idea.
for the competition next year.
Yeah. I don't know.
Duh. Why do you think I married him 18 years ago? Hello. He's all mine. Get your own man, Matt.
I like this camera. It makes my beard look really long.
It is really long.
No, it's not. Going down to. Okay, I guess it is kind of long.
I bet when you look down, you could graze your
No.
manly
I can't
nipples.
bend that far. Oh.
Manly nipples.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Pervert.
Well, I mean, I can do this. Hold on. I can almost get it to stay over here. I'm like Fabio now.
You look ridiculous. Michael.
I was an easy catch. I can't run that fast anymore.
Back then you could, though.
Yep. I got away 4 times. Three times.
You didn't get away long, though, did ya? You just kept on coming back.
Oh, there's that one time you hit me with a car. Pretty much took my leg out.
I did not.
I better stop because people are gonna.
People are really gonna think that I abuse you. Between Matt and you, people are gonna think that I physically abuse
somebody,
you.
I can't quit doing it now. It's like, no, somebody on some live we were on really thought that you come after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
it's a joke, man.
No.
That's why because I think he was on that night too. Obviously, because.
It doesn't really happen that way. Nope.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, hell, I mean, everything works. Sorry, this was kind of like just an impromptu thing. Just testing the equipment. I just want to make sure everything works. Probably should have done that a few times before now. But
Yeah.
I think we got an idea of what happened. Or what to expect. And yeah.
Matt. I can't with you, Matt. I just can't.
Yep, I think we're finally on the right track, and once these mixing boards charge.
It was settings, S. There were a couple of settings and things that we realized with our new microphone setups,
Yeah.
and once someone finally decided to read instructions,
Are you threatening me?
no, just calling you out. So no, it's
No.
we didn't change anything. We just decided to follow directions, and now we have everything working correctly.
Joe's been working with us, and Matt has been working with us.
Yeah.
And Adele had to try this, but Matt finally talked me into it because it makes sense. So we're going to just start doing this from now on. Yeah.
I think this works. Yeah, well, we have to get to 1,000 supporters first.
Yeah.
Are we just an alien? I bombed my microphone. Hang on. According to that, it did. Okay, I moved things over a little bit again.
I didn't touch it.
I bombed my microphone a second ago, and that might have done it.
That better, or is it still wonky? You good?
Try that. I think.
Still wonky.
Ah, man. Okay, hang on. Let me just make sure.
I think we tried to undo it again.
I I did that, and actually I've been turning my light down because I sometimes forget
I
that
have mine set at 102
for your sound.
for my mic.
Your mic volume is 102.
My mic's picking you up.
Holy crap. See, I just put mine right down to 30, and it's still showing me that it's picking it up really well. Maybe that's what I said.
Maybe this is how the issue is not running out at all.
No, I don't think that's the problem. Okay, his was good as he talked, then went back. I think I'm being messed with right now.
Huh?
Matt, his was good as he talked, then went back.
I don't know. It might actually be something with that.
See? I told ya, they're messing with us. Fuzzy has gone to echo now.
Oh, I might not have turned that off. Hang on.
I'm gonna make sure mine is still.
Okay, I did turn all mine off.
Okay,
Yeah.
mine is too.
Just echo now. Did you move the laptop at all?
No. I can try and come. I'll do that.
I've seen some other faces she makes too. Some are pleasant, some are not. We're not gonna get into that right
Let's
now.
not. Let's not. No.
Gotta figure out ways to do that.
No echo anymore. Okay. Stop. Oh my goodness.
IHSP!
Yay!
What's happening? Look at us, it kind of works. It was working fine until just now. Apparently it sounds like shit again.
I don't know. Unmute the TV for a minute and find out. I don't really. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Apparently it sounds like shit again. Yeah.
I don't know. Unmute the TV for a minute and find out. I don't really.
You're echoing.
Sometimes it's hard to tell.
You're echoing. Let me turn my mic down because my mic is picking up you.
I think that's what it is because I have my mic at 20. I mean.
Alright. Can everybody still hear me?
Okay.
Alright.
I think that's better.
Is that
Very
better?
good.
Is it still?
He's on to the echo issue. See, there you go.
So I had my mic up too high. And you guys can still hear me fine. I don't have to like yell. Well, there actually is a river running behind us because there's like 7 of these things in here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Oh, we're picking up a 40-gallon. Hopefully
tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow. 40-gallon. That's going to be Hulk Hogan Jr.'s new tank.
And it's planted.
Oh, yeah.
It is coming with 2 fish, but we are moving those fish into the community tank. But it is planted, so that's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that's just the fish tanks.
Yeah.
We're doing the best that we can.
I mean, I could probably turn them off for a minute, but then I'll forget to turn them back on.
Yeah.
She is echoey little. I can turn my mic down a little bit more because it might still be picking her up.
You may just need to talk louder, and I'm trying to like be quiet because I know my
I'm down
voice
to
carries.
30 now. Keep talking.
I just know that my voice carries,
It's still
so
picking you up.
yeah.
How about that? Is that picking me up okay? No, it's probably not the same. You can hear me fine.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
Alright. Cool.
We're still, this is why we did this tonight. We're still trying to work out like all of the kinks of the sound so that it, you know, we're trying to get better every single week.
We're not trying to deafen any of you guys with all the weird noises.
I fully acknowledge that I am a loud mouth. I will not
No, you're not.
dispute that.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I will not dispute that. I am very much a loud mouth. Let's not anger her. Yeah, let's not.
Oh man. Well, that's cool. I guess we got it somewhat working pretty good.
Better than before. I mean,
I would still like to be able to hear it in my ears, so I don't know if I'm yelling or not.
right.
Cat's been running up against this.
Always. But I mean, we've been live for almost an hour, and other than battling the echo of the microphones,
That's really all it's
you haven't had like the weird, the like alien voice and all of that so far, so. Shut up, Matt.
So I know I don't have to have my mic up that high because the problem is it bounces off my screen. And
Right.
these microphones that we've got, you don't talk directly into them, you talk to the side.
Right.
I don't remember what they call that. But so that's why I had you turn it back up, because earlier you had it pointed down and you had
Right.
it volume up on the laptop, and that's where it's feeding back in.
Right. We should be good now, hopefully.
I could just turn my mic
No,
down
no.
like hers.
No, I just mean no, Mr. Roboto. We've dealt with a little bit of echo, some feedback at the beginning.
We had that, you missed it.
Was the robot?
Yeah, we had that, you missed it.
Okay, so that was the microphone being all weird.
That was, you had yours pointed, what I was just saying, you had yours pointed down and getting feedback from all
from
that.
the laptop.
It might actually be picking me up.
My volume is on 20.
I know, but it's probably picking me up.
Do I need to come back more this way with
I
it?
don't know if there's a thing that we can make to go behind that, like a shield,
I mean,
where it just like aims at you.
I don't know if that's any better.
I think, because I got mine set at like 18.
Mine's at 20.
Yeah, mine's at 18, so. And it's barely picking you up.
Just for kicks.
Well, my mic's also being blocked by my laptop.
Right.
Yours isn't big enough.
HSP says try just one mic, see if we can hear one or the other. I'll mute.
Yeah.
I'll mute. Okay.
I could just turn mine up. There.
I'll mute and just, let's see what happens.
How's that sound? Keep talking.
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know. Start reading the story.
They're just trying to figure out if they can still hear me or not. We'll get through this sound stuff. It may take some time.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, we can hear both of you just fine.
We really only need one mic.
Okay, well. Grab 2. So Matt says the water noise gets more noticeable, but it sounds good.
Probably because I turned mine up. See, now I've got mine up to 87.
So try going to like maybe 50 or something?
Well, I can do this and turn it down. How about that? That's
Well, now
48.
Matt was saying maybe to try to swap and turn mine up and have you mute yours, but...
Or we could just mute mine and you could turn yours up.
That's what Matt was just saying.
No. Here, I'll just mute it.
Okay. Let me unmute.
All right, there you
go. Okay, I've got to go back to my audio. Okay, sound is on 50.
All right.
Let's see.
Yes, there is a lot of beers cracking.
Absolutely, duh. 4th of July weekend. Whoa.
I crack beers whether it's 4th of July or 5th of July. I don't care. I crack beers.
Oh, they just said that's perfect. Okay, so whatever is behind you is what's causing the noise.
That air pump on top of Bobby's tank.
Okay, so.
Guarantee it. Plus, I have another one right there.
And I've got my mic set at 50, and it's picking, they're saying it's perfect. So
it's picking me up too?
It is picking you up as well, I guess.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Not background sound and can hear you both. There you go.
Like clearly or like barely hear me? Hear me? Okay.
Just fine. There you go.
Yeah, okay.
So we're going to go.
What if I do Stern Guy voice? Now see here. My mic's muted. It just told me that.
Yeah.
It must have picked me up. I'm not. Stern Guy voice is now dead, by the way.
Yeah.
Because that was somebody's idea that we're not going to speak up.
Okay, so I mean that's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
No echo, even loud. There you go.
Cool.
So we only just essentially need the one mic. And if I'm gonna sit here, then me better because I'm not picking up all of that like background noise like you were.
I could probably move the air pumps into the stands. That might help.
Yeah.
But I have his on top for that failed attempt at a bubble wall. And I have theirs out here for some fucking reason. I don't remember why now. But yeah. I could just hide all the air pumps and then we wouldn't hear that. That might eliminate that.
Could. Possibly.
Maybe. Probably not. Knowing my luck, it won't.
Probably not.
All right, well, cool. I think we got this fingered out. Yes. Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But it does look good. I mean, sorta. Ish. I refined it and showed you how to fail.
Yeah.
I also showed you how to build sumps and fail.
Man, I wish this broadcast really was sponsored by Busch Light.
Right? Where's that try?
No kidding.
Up next.
They can come right on down.
Yeah, feel free to drop Busch Light off in the back of my truck and I won't ask any questions. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm going to start doing crazier stuff. Like this little hex next to me. I'm actually going to try like a curling bubble wall. Don't know how it's going to work yet. It probably won't. But I want to kind of curl it
Like spiral?
around so that the back half of the tank just has bubbles everywhere, and the front, because it's a hexagon.
It is.
Yeah, it's a hexagon, so it looked pretty cool. I mean, I paid way too much for it, but I got it. See, that's the thing. I pay for my tanks, except for like one. Well, yeah.
Not going there.
Fish tank get Peronis.
Oh my god.
So I did a bubble wall in the 54 gallon. The fish in there, it was working, and the fish in there decided they wanted to uproot it. So it's hideous right now.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah.
For sure.
But yeah, we'll see. IHSP, I've been teaching the girls how to do this stuff back when we were going to Ohio. They were watching all the fish over the weekend while we were gone, and they did a great job. There were a few times that they messed up, but it didn't yell at them or anything. It was an accident. But I love it because they basically, I just handle the stuff downstairs. They each have tanks in their room. Of course, Maddie's got all the axolotls. Angel's got the overflow of cichlids from my tank in her room. And they do a great job of taking care of both of them. And then they come down here and watch ours while we're at work. And Angel goes down and hangs out with Split because that's her fish. It was given to her.
Yeah.
I claimed him. He's mine now.
No.
But it's just cool when you have extra help because I mean 18 tanks is a lot to take care of. It's nowhere near what some people have. But even then, it's a constant battle. It's an everyday. You got to get up, go do something to the tank. You barely have time. When I work 40, 50 plus hours and then come home and work another 40, 50 plus hours, 60, whatever. Just making sure stuff's right.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's rough. It's rough to do by yourself.
Very much, yeah.
And bubble stones and Oscars, it doesn't happen. You can bury it as much as you want. The Oscars will dig it up and put it where they want it. It's their home. I've given up on trying to keep that tank the way I want it because they go behind me and screw with it. I do like your setup, Matt F. You've got to figure out a hell of a lot better than I do, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It takes, now, the pond, if I drain the pond halfway, I can do it in 2.5 hours. Roughly 2.5. All the other tanks, it's just usually I'm just only watching for nitrite spikes or ammonia spikes. That's the only time I change up here. Or like Bobby actually, he's pissed now. His tank crashed about 4 days ago. And we noticed him in the corner and he wasn't acting right. Man, we checked the water. Well, what happened was he knocked. So you can see this hang on the back behind me. I have two of those. Well, the other side, which is that way, he knocked the bottom off this piece. It quit working. I didn't know it. So it wasn't doing anything. And so he kind of crashed his own tank. But we saw that because we not only do we monitor the water, we monitor how the fish act. And that's like a big giveaway. You know, if I see the Oscars all at the top burping for air, then I know it's time to change that thing to that water. But the cichlids are a little different. I go by water tests with them because they're all over the place all the time. So usually if you see no action in that tank, then you know, hey, yeah, you might want to look at that. But
Yeah.
the 55 gallon or 54 gallon, I haven't had to change the water in that boat front in a while. And we've been checking the water on it, and the nitrites are non-existent, and neither is the ammonia. So now I'm getting a bunch of damn emails. Come on. Oh, that'd be cool. Draining all the tanks at the same time. That would be cool. The only problem I have with that is if you've got one fish sick in one tank, and then I wanted to run them all on one system, but I'm just damn leery about doing that. I have two in the medical tank right now, both with bacterial problems, which the Green Terror was starting to heal up and starting to look good, and now it's right back again. So he's going to have to stay in there a little longer. That goldfish is still in there. I think he's going to come out blind, but
might happen.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, I mean, you know, also if you got a big bio load, I mean, yeah, doing them once a week, you're not hurting it. I just like to let mine go until it needs it. Yeah. Basically, just to save on my water bill as much as I can.
Yeah.
Because now I've got 1,400 and some odd gallons of water. That's kind of rough to do them all once a week. So I just try to space them out. The ones upstairs I just do when they need it. You know, the pool, I'm monitoring that right now because it's still fresh. But I do add water. It doesn't look like it, but I do add water like almost daily. Just because of the temperatures right now and the cichlid tank. Right now, I don't think I have any heaters on.
I don't think you have heaters on in any of these tanks.
The only one I try to make sure it maintains around 80 is the cichlid tank. It is. But the rest of them just kind of do it on their own. That cichlid tank's not too bad. No, nobody's been in the pond yet.
I have thought about it, and I think once Split becomes a little more acquainted with his environment, I will definitely go down there and sit in that pool with him.
The bad part about that is maggots down there too, and if he freaks out, he could potentially spike the pool.
Yeah.
So right now we're just letting them get a little comfy before we start getting in the pond.
Absolutely.
But
once they are, it is going to be on.
Split will come up when he sees me. He'll come over and I reach down there and I just pet the back of him and he swims around the pond and then he comes back and I swim around again and well, you know, I know it's kind of weird not doing them, but if they can go for a couple weeks, I mean, you can space it out. You can get on a routine where you just do these tanks and then you do those tanks. As long as the water doesn't crash, your filtration will wipe a lot of it out. So, I mean, that's how I do mine. I do mine off of testing the water, or if I see an obvious problem. Years and years and years ago, when I started doing this, it was religiously once a week water changes, and I still had issues. But back then, and we're talking 20, 25 years ago, God.
I know.
Back then, they didn't have YouTube. They barely had internet. And you had to rely on the person at the fish store selling you the fish. Well, my local fish store, one of my locals that I use, they know their stuff. They've been doing this for like 40 years, 30, 40 years.
If not more.
25, 30, I'd say. But they've been around the block. They've done this, they know it. So when they give me advice, I take it. Now you go to, not calling PetSmart out, but you go to PetSmart, they aren't always knowledgeable. They try, but they're not always knowledgeable. I have caught them in a few instances, and it's one of those things. The bigger the store is, they just hire people and they put you in this section and they tell you to read off of this card and ask them this question. If they say this, give them answer B. You know, it's one of. But so anyways, what I'm getting at here is what works for me may not work for you. That was a really long way of getting to that. I have seen the automated refills. Those are nice. Ball valves and PVC. Do it with PVC. PVC super easy. You really can't mess that up. Just gotta let it dry before you run water through it. But that doesn't take long. Doesn't take long at all. But I'm sure somebody on YouTube or I'm always seeing it on Facebook too. Somebody on YouTube's done it. I guarantee it. Actually, Joey did it. Was it Joey? No, Aquarium Co-op, I think. Yeah, I think Aquarium Co-op has auto refill. I think. I could be wrong, but I swear I saw it. Really, it's just a matter of tapping into one line and letting it run. Yeah, PEX is easy to work with too. But see, if you have a lot of small tanks, that's going to be fine. But if you've got like 50 to 75 to 90, 100 gallon tanks plus, it's going to take a while. Just want to make sure you got like the right diameter. Because mine is not the right for the whole house. My whole house was plumbed by circus monkeys. It was also wired by circus monkeys, but I don't think they were sober when they did it either.
Probably not.
But yeah, I don't have the right diameter pipes at all in the house.
No.
So it takes me a minute. So a garden hose, that's a 5/8 hose. So
Yeah.
they're mostly 29 gallon tanks. Yeah, Texas is fine with those. It wouldn't take you that long at all to fill them.
No.
But if you've got 125s that you're trying to do that with, I'd beef that hose size up big time. You know, 5/8 to 3/4 at least. My pool, I've got 1 inch coming out of the filter, but I've got 3/4 feeding the filter. And I don't think that's enough.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, anything over 100 gallons, 5/8 or bigger, and it won't take you long at all. The Python really doesn't do that bad, and I think the Python is under 5/8. Not sure.
I'm not either.
I think it's under 5/8. It might be like 1/2 inch tubing, and it really doesn't take that long with the 165.
No.
If I take that 165 down 3/4, it takes me an hour.
Ish.
No, I take that back. It takes a couple hours. The 125 doesn't take long at all.
No.
But the 125 is probably 4 or 5 inches shorter, and obviously 30 some gallons less.
Yeah.
Look at me, this was meant to be a test thing, and here I am spouting on about.
We've been on for over an hour.
My test fields go for an hour.
Well, I think it's because we had so many people in here that we were just kind of.
Well, I'm not going to shut anybody out. If anybody's going to watch, we're going to talk. Don't
Right.
know about what, but we going to talk.
Yeah.
IHSP, you could probably do that and not even have to cut a single pipe that's already established. You could probably find, they make these triple adapter jobbies that you can screw right onto your fitting for your washer, and you can shut them off. And I mean, they've got triples. I've even seen five outputs out of one. Yeah, there you go. That's all you need right there. And then seriously, the PEX or the PVC, it's not that hard at all. Not that hard at all. I mean, if you want to see how to do PVC, I am not a professional, but some of my older videos when I was doing the sump builds, I did a lot of PVC pipe work there, which is still running. I'm using it right now. It's just different because I got rid of the 210 gallons, but it's super easy to do it. So, I mean, you can look back to that and fast forward a little bit, get to where you want to see, and then tell me how dumb I look. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine, especially if you have one of those splitters.
Yeah.
Because you can plumb it right into the splitter, and all the fittings, you can get all the fittings. Then you can just get like a little rubber hose that already has crimped ends on it and just thread them right in, and you're not cutting into your lines that are already there. Super easy. I mean, it can be tricky, but it was fun and moist. Weeks ago, I had to change the valves with the water on. Oh, that would have been a funny video. That would have sucked. Real bad. At least it's not winter. So it might have felt, like in my house, it would have felt good. Tell you what I do have to do in the basement. I do have to fix a part of the basement wall. It's in my backyard and insulated there. And then insulate the pool room or the pond room. And then probably gonna do a video on that.
before winter hits, just to make sure I can retain heat in there so I don't have a splitsicle.
Yeah.
But oh man, yeah, yeah. So your main coming into the house wouldn't shut off?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
It connected to the meter. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That big time sucks.
Yeah, the water company has a special wrench that is literally 8 foot long, and I don't even know what size head is on the bottom of that. But you could make your own if you could find out what size. What you want to call it? What size bit you need at the bottom? I say socket, but it's not a socket. It's just a crow. It's just a crowfoot. But I've seen them. I just don't know what size it. Actually, Tractor Supply sells them. I have seen them at Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
They're not 8 feet though. So you cut it in half, put a piece of rebar in there, weld it, and then you got it.
Ta-da! He said he bought
5 point. Modded it to lake. Yeah, there you go.
Sounds rough.
Yeah, that sucks. That's when I'd be calling the water company out and say, hey, you guys come out here and turn this off for a minute. That's exactly what I did. That's their problem. So the line blew from the shutoff to your main coming in.
Yeah.
That's technically their property.
Yeah. But when he said that's exactly what he did, I think he means the way you were talking about rigging it up with rebar and welding it, and because he followed it with We Are Geniuses.
Well, that's all it is. It's just a long ass piece of rebar.
Yeah.
5/8 5 point. See, because there's people like me and Matt that will actually make the tools, that's why they made it a 5 point. Because you got to make your own 5 point too.
Yeah.
Just about.
Oh my God. Everybody stop the train. Matt just said I was right. Hallelujah.
Well, clock's right twice a day. Broken clock. I'll pay for that one later.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. Might want to get that one.
I caught a kitty.
Okay, so in IHSP says, not in some places, in my town, we are responsible for everything after the water meter. So I don't know. Here, where we're at, our water meter is inside of the house. It's down, actually, you've probably seen it in my pool video because it's right there. Mm-hmm. So anything on this side, okay, so water meter, basement, anything on this side, which is leading out, is their responsibility. Anything coming in, it's ours. So probably the same way, but I don't know if your water meter is mounted on the outside of your house, because they used to be. They used to be mounted on here. They used to be mounted on the outside. That's either way, it's a shit sandwich either way. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still here, Kyle.
On. Dang. It's just a test, but it's working, so just go with it.
And for your comment earlier, Matt, you cannot have the cat. Her name is Harley Quinn. She is my little BB, and I am not getting rid of her. No.
IHSP says mounted, ? So, back in the old days, probably about 10 to 13, 14 maybe years ago, all of our water meters, like in our city, our meters were on the outside of the house, mounted. It was usually right next to the gas meter, ironically. But then they came around and they went to everybody's house and they put them down in the basement. And that's the way it's been. It might have been longer than that. But, well, you know what? I think I'm thinking wrong. Because there was two. There was the outside meter that read numbers. Okay, so the meters have always been in the basement, but in the old days, there was the little box on the outside of your house.
Kind of like we have for gas meters
and
now.
The water guy would walk up and write it down, blah, blah, blah. So that's where I'm, yeah, so okay, so, yeah, a little confusion there, but we're on the right track.
Right.
So now it's all, like, Wi-Fi or something, and it's down in your basement, they just drive by and push a button now. Yeah, you're right.
No, you cannot have the tacos.
Yeah, gas meters are still, our gas, well, they have to be, but obviously.
I think they're LOLing because I had to get the cat away from the tacos.
Yeah, I got time.
Oh, Kyle. So we have her, and then we also have another tiger that weighs like 25 pounds. And then we have a Maine Coon, but she basically hides all the time.
Hey, this is a fish channel. I'm kidding.
Okay, then you talk to Matt F about his comment.
I'm kidding.
Miss Harley had to make her diva debut.
Yeah. Right there with you, Matt.
I mean, God, I just really had to stop myself from making a comment.
Pissing me off.
Anywho.
I need a bug zapper in the house.
Yeah. No, this isn't fish only. Only fins. This is not only fins. No.
Only fins is special.
That's right.
IHSP says you have no idea how many people think their gas meters are their water meters. Their electric meters are the gas meters. Boy, I've seen a few people turn their power back on after the city shuts them down. Oh boy. Yeah, that didn't go well. That didn't go well at all.
So, Matt, if you're a big deal, I can just go to any place here in my city and ask if anyone knows Matt F. They're going to know you?
We
That's...
I know what he's getting.
I do too. That's why I made that comment.
The infamous road trip with Zach
and
Joe.
Yeah.
That was a laugh. I really am.
Yes, Matt, your new kitten. Adorable. Seriously, your new kitten is... It's a big ball of fluff. I love him. Or her.
Maybe wait until just now to tell you
What,
Right.
that you're bald? That's messing with you hardcore, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm picking my head like.
Oh,
as
Kyle,
soon as
not
this is
Matt.
done.
Sorry.
As soon as this.
I'm over
Picking
here
my head.
confused. I've got halfsies. One of the other girls at work told me that I should dye like this shade stuff. I should dye this like purple or like pink or something just really screwed up because it would mess with our boss. So I'm kind of thinking about doing it.
Oh,
Purple,
you
pink,
probably have an adult coloring book too, don't you?
bright orange.
Oh yeah, you do. I know you do.
And I have a safe space too. No, Matt, I'm sorry. You don't mind me. I was reading messages and trying to look at the chat at the same time and got confused. It's not you that has the new kitty cat. It's Kyle, and the kitty cat is adorable.
Wait.
I wish I could share photos.
Matt, wait. All of the dirty shirts? What is this link we speak of?
Hang on. Wait, what?
Oh man, before we know it, R&B's gonna be on.
He goes on a date.
Yeah.
So we'll just ride this until 8 o'clock and then we'll pop off and let RB do his thing. Did we plan on being live this long? No.
And I'm sorry if I'm cutting on anybody else's time. I didn't intend to. I know the Tennessee boys like to be on right about now.
Listen, Matt, you're really getting me in the feels right now with the gray hairs because I already do dye my hair.
Yeah, I totally don't want to see any gray on my head.
I don't do gray hairs.
I don't either.
I don't.
This is just really light brown. Really light brown.
It's just the lighting. We have really poor lighting, right?
I have a black light on. That's it. I have a black light on.
Okay, Matt.
If I do this, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Give it a second. Come on. Jesus Christ, that thing is really
It's behind. Yeah, there you go.
If I do this, or this, yeah. Man,
That's the difference
that
between...
is really far behind.
It is. That's the difference between men and women, though. Men, they get gray hair. They're just like, cool, whatever. No, when I see gray hair, I'm like, no, I am not trying to accept the fact that I'm old enough to have gray hair.
You know what the gray hair is? The gray hair is experience, and that tells the young kids,
the young bucks,
the youngins. That tells them, don't screw with me, because if I lived this long, you probably don't want to screw with me.
I'm just not ready at all.
That's right. Panty dropper.
I am just not ready to accept the fact that I have gray hair.
Oh,
I'm just not ready.
It's never gonna end.
Nope. Nope.
Oh shit. I need to fix
So, hang on, I can keep this going, and I know Matt doesn't understand when I ask this, but you're gonna get it. Matt, what color are your eyes?
What?
So, yes, you do. When we were at the place that must not be named the last time we were there with Zach and Joe, remember I made the comment about how Zach had really pretty eyes. He who must not be named got really angry because I commented on somebody else's eyes, and apparently...
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah.
I was not supposed to comment on somebody else's eyes or, their looks being in the presence of, apparently, the god of Ohio. Whatever.
That nobody knows.
Who nobody knows, but everybody is supposed to know him.
Look, this isn't going to be a talk shit fest.
Nope.
Even though theirs is.
I said what I said, and I'm done saying what I had to say. No.
I'm surprised he didn't say that. I'm surprised he didn't say I stuck my tongue down his throat.
Well,
Weird.
you know.
Now, all seriousness, it sucks. I did like hanging out there. I liked hanging out with those guys, but just seemed like every time we went, which was usually once a month, things just got weirder and weirder and weirder every
worse
time.
and worse every time.
It's just different every time.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you're like practically walking on eggshells because it's like, well, hell, you know, I'm staying in the guy's house. I don't want to piss him off. Blah 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 blah. And
yeah. And I mean, the very last time, and not a lot of people know this, and I mean, this will be.
Well, okay.
This, I guess, will be the last I bring any of it up. But the last time that we were there, I brought up a situation that I was having with one of the other mods in that chat, and he lost his mind on me.
Yeah.
And a couple of things were thrown. There were counters that were punched. It was.
Now, I don't know what the hell was thrown, but he slammed his hand down a few times.
A plastic cup. Got swiped off the counter, whatever. But I mean, it's one of those things where that's pretty much where we knew things were getting to the point where we had to back off. Yeah, we cut ties and.
That's exactly it. It's just
Yeah.
Well,
which wasn't the intention
it wasn't
to begin
even
with.
us. It wasn't even us, honestly, that cut the tie.
No.
Honestly, you asked for, or you said, "Hey, I need a break." When she took this role as head mod on, she was working at Subway. She worked like 4 hours a day.
I was working 20 hours a
3
week.
days a week.
Yeah.
Or 4 sometimes. Okay. So she had plenty of time when she got home. She could get on Facebook, moderate that. She could get on YouTube. She was always on the Friday night thing. It was no big deal. Well, she's got this new job where she's working 40 plus hours. And with everything else going on, she didn't have time for it. She's having to race home to get here to jump on their channel and do their stuff and then catching backlash from not being on at a certain time. And then our really good friend who is...
He's like an uncle.
He's like another father to me. He's not that I don't have my dad. You've seen him, but I mean this guy's close enough to be another father to me. We knew he was in bad shape, but it came to a head, and he's still alive, but there is nothing they can do for him. They've just got him on painkillers. So I mean, this is all like happening all at once. Okay, we're all
emotional.
Everything's fine. It's all happening at once. Anyway, she told Rich. She said, "Hey, I gotta back down. I just need a break." Well, he took that as her trying to quit because of Jamie,
which was not the case.
That wasn't even the case. So, anyways, him and Jess had a bunch of back and forth on Facebook.
Yeah.
She's got screenshots of it. I've actually got the ones between me and him. There was 2. He sends me a message and flies off the handle and gets mad because I defend my wife and not him. And I'm like, dude, I'm not even defending anybody. And he blocks me before I even have a chance to rebuttal or respond. So now we're the ones that left them to go do our live thing, which I've been doing the live thing before all the BS that happened there, and to grow my channel. Okay, never once, not one single time, have I ever asked them to promote my channel on theirs. Not one time. So how am I using you guys for fortune and fame? Ooh. Because if I sold out, somebody owes me money.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing. We got called sellouts.
Yeah, got called sellouts.
Yeah.
So if I sold out, somebody owes me a lot of damn money.
But then
Because all this has been coming out of my pocket.
But then that same person came to you, what was it, like a week later, saying that they were sent to watch one of our lives.
Oh yeah. No,
And
I think the way they were to make that sound.
It was, the whole situation was really crappy. But I mean, when it all comes down to it, Matt, what you said, egomaniac, narcissist, if you're not following that specific line and all of those rules, then forget about it. Because you're never going to be the right one. You are never going to be the one doing good enough, no matter what you do. And believe me, I bent over backwards, and like Josh said, I would come home from work. I would get home by about 6:30. I would have to get immediately onto the chat for the live stream, and while I'm monitoring that chat, I am trying to cook dinner and take care of my family, because if I wasn't focusing on them, I wasn't doing enough.
Look,
it was just frustrating.
We match.
You gave my Harley hair.
She has a mullet.
So anyway, enough with all of that negative, nasty juju.
So, yeah.
We don't need that.
That's the story. I don't know what he's saying. I don't really even care. That's how it happened. Whether he wants to admit it or not, which he probably don't, because
he won't.
Bad for publicity, whatever. It's fine. It's his room, whatever. But yeah.
That light has to shine brightest on him of all. It cannot. Nobody else can do as well as him.
Well, I'm done talking.
But again, yes, no more negative juju. That's it. We said our piece.
That's how it went down.
We said our piece. Yeah, Kyle, he really is sinking his own ship. People are starting to realize that he's not losing moderators because moderators are crazy like he's claiming. It's him.
They're crazy because he drives them crazy.
True story. I mean, I was already crazy, but I'll admit that 100%. But
we're not denying that at all.
All of the rules that I had to follow, and if I did follow those rules, there were still times that it wasn't good enough, and just nobody has time for that.
We actually lost friends for moderating.
We did.
I don't talk to K-Stu anymore. I don't talk to Colin Doyle. I don't talk to Chad Blocklinger. Once in a while, I talk to him.
Yep.
All because of him and that Joey thing. People hate Joey. Fine, you got your opinion on Joey. Fine, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But no negative comments. Blah blah blah.
Right.
So now it became from that to no negative comments, period. So when somebody would come out and say, gee, we have to hear this again for the 25th time, we got to block that. We're not doing our job. So I'm like, you know what? You're not going to sit here and yell at the one night he yelled at the moderators.
Yeah.
I got pissed. I turned everything off. I was like, fine. You want to be like that? Fuck you. Fine.
Right.
And I'm like, you're not going to yell at me like I'm a little fucking kid. I've been trying to help you. And what they didn't realize until the night that we weren't there was how much that she does and I did.
Yeah.
Until we weren't there.
And then they were on a stream.
Halfway through their stream, they're going, we don't have any mods in here. You want to know how I know that? Because I watched.
Uh-huh. But anywho.
And yeah, I watched.
Yep.
Did I get any pleasure out of that? Maybe. Yeah. But you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah. We're just... I agree.
It is.
IHSP. It is. It's terrible.
1000%.
Nailed it right on the head. 100%.
But hey.
Here we are. The Metalheads
It's
didn't
done.
go anywhere.
Metalheads have always been here.
You
know,
want to accuse us of doing our own thing? We're doing it, and we're gonna do it
I've
well.
if I've been doing my own thing because of them, explain why when YouTube came out, I made a channel.
Same.
It wasn't always called Metalhead Prime.
No, it wasn't. Me either.
But
I have tons of videos on mine.
They did get me back into producing videos.
Yes.
And got me onto doing the live thing because they were doing it. I wanted to do it too. It was actually Steven at SC Aquatics. I was talking to him because I was like, man, I got to get to 1,000 subscribers or I can't go live. And he's like, well, you can't go live on your phone, but you can go live on a computer anytime you want. Oh, shit. Get a computer. Okay, fine.
Again, 100% with IHSP. He said, one day he said, 1 out of 100,000 followers doesn't matter. She started losing interest.
Yeah.
Every follower does matter, 100%. We wouldn't be here right now doing this if we didn't have at least one person watching.
I'm going to be flat out honest. I have 66 followers. And I get upset because I see it drop down to 64. And then I see it climb back up. And I'm like, okay, well, man, what did I do wrong? What did I screw up there? And here recently, I bet it had something to do with this, the live streams. Yeah. Which is why we're trying to fix it. Which is because I'm not the best at putting out videos. I'm not good at sitting here talking for hours on end. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd have nothing to talk about.
It's true.
So I appreciate everybody that subscribes, everybody that follows me, everybody that comments on videos, likes them, whatever. I appreciate it. Even if I don't know you, never met you, I appreciate it.
Right.
And when I lose, it upsets me because I'm like, man, what did I do wrong? You know? And I'm sure I lost a few over the OFR thing, which it is what it is.
We don't care.
I can't get them back, and I'm not gonna break my neck trying because
that's
there's
the other
nothing
thing
I can do at that point. They're following him, and they are buying that load lock, stock, and barrel. So nothing I can do about that.
But see, that's and we don't beg for money. Even if we were at a monetary level, that's not us.
I mean, if I started making money off it, cool, but I do this for fun, and I like being with you guys. I like talking with you guys because it's more fun to do lives than it is videos because I'm interacting with everybody, you know?
Yeah.
That's fine, Kyle. Go ahead.
Bye, Felicia.
He knows I love him. But that's why we did the Instagram page too. There is an Instagram page. I am, but I don't do anything on it. I haven't on Instagram. It's basically her and my girls just trying to get more reach.
I own the page, but the girls help me
I don't
comment.
have much to do with it. I'm not big on it. I barely like Facebook.
I run the Instagram and you help admin the Facebook group, but I pretty much take care of that as well.
I tell you what too, IHSP, if you want to, start posting your videos on Metalhead's Aquatic Mayhem. Go ahead.
I shared the link up above in the chat for the Facebook group. You guys are more than welcome to promote your YouTube.
Do it. I don't care.
Your videos, everything. We're here to help lift everybody up. We're not.
That's how we all get known if we.
Right.
So if you want to promote your channel on my page,
do it.
You have my permission.
Do it.
I will never tell you, no, don't do that. No. That's the only way we're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way I'm going to grow. You can't hoard
Attention?
you know, you can't hoard it like that. But, you know, be my guest. You have my absolute 1000% permission. Anybody, if you've got your own channel, post the link in that page on Facebook. If you've got your own videos, do it. You have my permission, 100%, and I will support all of you. Not monetarily, I can't, but definitely, I will help you get your word out.
For sure.
I only have one face. It's pretty ugly. But no, I mean, after don't you know, and you're saying, HSP saying she hasn't been posting lately because there isn't a lot of changes going on right now. Well, so what? I'm constantly videoing all these tanks, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, somebody's gonna get tired of this. But everybody's like, dude, we want to see this tank again. Okay, you know, do it, and feel free to put it on Facebook, put it on my page. I don't care. Kyle said that's what the beard's for. Ask me how I know. Yeah. Ouch. I tell you what, this thing is a lot of food. Sometimes it's bad,
Yeah.
especially when I get jelly in it, and then every morning when I get up, I brush it, and oh man, boy, I feel like I'm ripping my chin off. Well, as soon as you do IHSP, you're more than allowed to put those on the Metalhead's Aquatic Man page. We'll take them all. We don't care. You can promote your own stuff on there. I don't care. If it helps you, great. Because IHSP does it, and Von Yinzer was putting out videos too, and he hasn't been for a while. At least I haven't seen any.
No.
But yeah, I mean, if you get something you think is cool, man, put it on there. Put it on there. Get it out there. There's what, 60 or 70 people in the group now?
Yeah.
So yeah, put it out there. Put it in our group. It's fine. I'm A-okay with it. Matt F says jelly. Can I lick it out? Yeah. I'll put it in there. I'll put some whipped cream in there too. Probably what the hell this fly's doing. Well, man, it's 7:55. RB's getting ready to jump on. I'm sure I'm cutting into somebody.
RB.
Yeah. We will be on tomorrow night. Might be earlier. Maybe around 5 o'clock-ish. I'm thinking maybe. I don't know. We gotta see how tomorrow goes, but we're definitely gonna be in tomorrow night. We're probably gonna do this same setup again. So there will be a thumbnail. It will be funnier than hell, at least to me, as long as I don't get arrested. And probably I'm gonna be testing my neighbors to see just how much they really like me. So yeah, so we'll be in no later than 6. I'll probably because I'm sure you can hear all the fireworks going on now. I'll eat those, so we might go on early, but there will be a notification on the Metalhead channel. I'm also gonna put it on my own channel just to make sure. But we'll be going on tomorrow. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. We're gonna bounce off of here and go check out RB Animals. See what they're getting into, and who knows where that'll go. But I thank you guys for joining in. This was a hell of a test session.
Almost 2 hours.
Almost 2 hours. So that's awesome. I love all you guys. I appreciate it very much. Thank you to everybody that joined in. Yeah. Well, you helped out a lot too. Thank you, IHSP. You helped out a lot too. You, Matt F, Kyle, Joe, S. What's the other one? It was right there.
RB.
RB. No. There was another one. I can't. No. I don't know if I can see him. I saw
Kyle.
Oh, damn it. Somebody else popped in there too. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. I can't see it now. It's too far up. Thank you to everybody that showed up. Yes, S says successful test.
Von
Yes.
Yinzer.
Von Yinzer, but there was somebody else. Somebody else was in here, and I can't find his name now, or his or her name. I'm sorry, but thank you too.
Yes.
So, everybody that showed up, I love you guys. All I can do is more. So, hey. Well, let's pop off of here. Let's go check out RB Animals and see what they got going on, what they have going on. I can do the Wolfman Jack thing. All right. Hey, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Stay metal.
Okay. Bye, guys.